What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So, we're 3 games into the NBA season. It's time for me to make my league MVP selection, right? Now, I think the league MVP trophy will really be between 2 individuals. The real race will be between 2 individuals, right? But I'm going to pick one of those individuals to hoist the trophy. But let me just talk about my 2 selections that I think is going to be between. Number 1, Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum, man, is playing with a chip on his shoulder as I predicted. Last year he didn't get Finals MVP when they won the chip. Jaylen Brown did. Not last year. This past season, right? When they won the chip, he didn't get Finals MVP. You got people thinking that Jaylen Brown is the best player on the Boston Celtics. That's a motivating factor for him. But the biggest motivating factor was Steve Kerr benching him, not playing him he getting benched for whole games, not playing significant minutes. He getting minutes of a person that's the 13th man at the end of the bench on Team USA, Olympic team, right? And I think that because of that, he will wreak havoc on the NBA this season. I think he got a point to prove. So far through 3 games, Jayson Tatum is averaging 33 points a game, 6.3 rebounds a game, 6 assists. He's shooting 54% from the field, 48% from 3, averaging 1.3 steals a game, and the Boston Celtics are 3-0, right? I believe the Boston Celtics will be the best team in the Eastern Conference, and I do believe they will come out of the Eastern Conference once again, right? Now, the other contender, the other person this is the person who I think will win league MVP. Anthony Marshawn Davis Jr. from the south side of Chicago, just like myself. AD so far through 3 games is averaging 34 points a game, 11 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 2.3 blocks, 1.7 steals. And the LA Lakers are 3-0 to start the season. I did not have Anthony Davis as an MVP selection before the season started. But I'm going to tell y'all this right now. The way JJ Redick is going to draw up plays for Anthony Davis, AD going to put up a lot of buckets this year. A lot of buckets. And I think he will be healthy this year. I think Anthony Davis will be healthy, and I think you're going to see Anthony Davis be more dominant than you ever seen him be before. And I think JJ is going to help put him in position to be as dominant as he can be with certain plays that will be drawn up specifically for him, a lot of the plays, okay? And the offense is going to be geared to go through him. Now, they've been going through AD for a while, contrary to popular belief. LeBron been killing, but the offense has been going through AD for a while, but I think it's going to go through to AD's biggest strength this season with JJ Redick drawing up plays for this team. Couple that with Anthony Davis's defensive his defensive prowess, his defensive dominance. I think AD will be Defensive Player of the Year as well as League MVP. I'm going to say, you know what? It will be between him and Wemby. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm going to stand on it. I think AD being Defensive Player of the Year and MVP of the Year, just like Giannis did. So far, AD is averaging, I just said this points a game, 34, 11, 3 assists, 2.3 blocks, 1.7 steals. Yeah, man. AD, I'm looking at him. Yeah, fam. Now I think he's ready to be top dog. The problem is the other years when they were trying to go through AD after they won the championship in 2020, I don't think AD was ready to be top dog. I don't think he was ready to be the alpha dog that he's supposed to be, that he's capable of being. I think JJ Redick is going to help unlock that this season. And I think right now AD is playing with a persona you can't fuck with him. And he knows it. And I think you will see him have dominant games against every one of the bigs in the NBA. From Nikola Jokic, honestly, a lot of times, AD be putting up big numbers with Jokic. It's just when they played the Denver Nuggets, they would lose because the Nuggets role players would get off. KCP, what you call the dude named Brown? Last name Brown. I forgot what his name is. Goddamn. But yeah, Michael Porter Jr., not a role player, but a third option. Michael Porter Jr. would get off. KCP, the other dude, Brown, from the year before. You got what's my man name? Aaron Gordon then would get off and the Lakers would lose. But AD would have 35, 34, 40, and they still would lose. I think he's going to have dominant games against Jokic, Joel Embiid, when he's playing. Wemby. I think he's going to have dominant games against all the bigs out there. Giannis. You're going to see him go to work in a way that he's never going to work before. Going to be a lot more aggressive. And I think he's going to do work in a paint more than just jump shooting. Now, he going to shoot the jump shots for sure. He going to shoot this. Because he can stretch the floor with the shooting. But I think you're going to see him go to work in the post in ways you haven't seen before. I think he's going to shoot a good free throw percentage this season. When he gets fouled, make his free throw shots. And again, defensively, he's a rim protector all the way through and through. And he's an anchor. He's the anchor of the LA Lakers defense. Without him, they cannot be a dominant defensive team, for real. A dominant one. He is the straw that stirs the drink for this team defensively without question. But I think he's going to be that guy all around, like all the way around. He's going to have that mindset this season where I'm the one. Because they've been running it through him. But I don't think he really had that mindset where I'm the one, I'm the dog, I'm it. I'm him for real. We've heard him say I'm him. But I think he's going to really believe it and feel it this season. I think J.J. Redick is going to help put him in position to get this award, best. Now, again, we only 3 games in the season, but that's what's so good about predictions, right? If I guess this shit 3 games into the season, y'all will call me a genius. If I get it wrong, y'all going to say I'm dumb. But quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Either way, I'm going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I take predictions more serious when they're made early on, when we really don't have a whole large body of work to see. Then after we didn't play 50% of the games, now you want to get somebody league MVP. No, I'm going to call it 3 games into the season. Anthony Marshawn Davis Jr. will be league MVP and defensive player of the year. And I believe that the LA Lakers will finish as the 4th seed in the Western Conference. Not the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, but 4th. And I think the 4th seed is high enough for him to get MVP. And he will get Defensive Player of the Year as well, just because I think he's going to be a hellacious rebounder and a shot blocker. He already averaging 2 blocks a game. It's only through 3 games, though, of course, 3. But 2 blocks a game, 11 rebounds. I think he can get the rebounds up to like 13, 14 rebounds a game, honestly. I think he can get that easily. You know? I think AD can average 33 and 13, for sure. 33, 13, and nearly 2 blocks a game with a steal a game. And I think that, I think he'll lock those up. I think he can get 2 blocks a game. I think AD can average 2 blocks a game for real. And with that stat line, I think he will be leading the Lakers to a 4th seed in the Western Conference in the Western Conference. And I think he will be league MVP. So I'm excited to watch, this season, to watch both of Jayson Tatum as well. I'm excited that basketball is back in general, as you can tell. That basketball is my first love. I love football. I love boxing. Love those sports. But basketball is my first love when I watch my cousin, watching sports with my cousin and my brother, and watching my brother get a Division I scholarship to West Virginia University out of St. Rita High School in Chicago. So, yeah, man, but I think AD will be league MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. You heard it here first.